Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 6. We are back on the server. As you can see, there's actually quite a few people on today. This episode, what I wanted to do was actually try and get a mecha suit. I've heard that they're pretty good, and I've heard that you pretty much can't die from normal damage as long as there's power in them. So, I mean, that seems pretty cool. I was then told that we're going to need to make a fission reactor in order to get part of this stuff. And I believe it is this stuff, the polonium. Oh, it actually uses unobtainium. Beautiful. So I take that as the fact that this is an upgrade to unobtainium, right? I mean, that's a safe assumption. So yeah, we need this thing, polonium pellet, which uses polonium and I think just honey, apparently, or water, any type of liquid, I guess, in a PRC with a little bit of fluorite, or fluorite. We have that. The polonium, though, you get from a solar neutron activator. It's a bit of a rabbit hole. You get that from nuclear waste, right? Nuclear waste you get from fissile fuel in a fission reactor, which we're going to be hopefully making this episode, hopefully. The fuel itself you get from uranium hexafluoride in an isotopic centrifuge. These are big words. You don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean. That's fine. To make this, we need hydrofluoric acid and uranium oxide. The uranium oxide we get from this yellow cake uranium in a chemical oxidizer. Most of these machines, I'm pretty sure, are straightforward. And then if you follow them back, it's down to we just get uranium ingots, which we have. That's easy to do. The hydrofluoric acid, that's sulfuric acid, which we already have automated with some fluorite. So it's a big rabbit hole, but I think we can do it. I definitely think we can. I think the first step, which will probably help us, is automate some of these things we have to craft. Like this guy here, the isotopic centrifuge. Let's just create a pattern for it. It should be that easy. The solar neutron activator, do we have any of these? No, we have an advanced solar generator. The rest of this stuff, though, bronze ingots and HDPE sheets. We might not have any of those. We'll still get the pattern, and we'll chuck it in here if we have enough room. We do, right in the middle there. And I guess we'll have a look. What of this do we need? Yeah, we need the bronze. That should be an easy craft. The HDPE sheets. How do we go ahead and get these? So it's HDPE pellets in a enrichment chamber. And these pellets we get from a PRC with some ethylene and some oxygen. And some substrate. Okay. I think... Do we want liquid ethylene? Or do we want... Yeah, so ethylene turns into liquid ethylene. We get ethylene with hydrogen and water and some biofuel. The biofuel we get from a crusher. Oh god, we are going down a rabbit hole. Now, some of these things we might be able to hijack. And by that I mean, I think over here, we're currently dumping... We're dumping what? Is this oxygen? Yeah. Okay. Oh, a little bit of lag. Are we dumping oxygen? I'm a little bit confused because this doesn't look like oxygen. This looks like hydrogen chloride. So then I'm confused as to how this guy's dumping oxygen. I think something along here doesn't make sense. This guy has sodium in it. Why does he have sodium? Chloride, sodium chloride, brine. Oh god, I'm very confused. And what's this guy? This guy has hydrogen. There we go. Beautiful. So we'll just hijack this stuff here. In order to do that, I think what we could do is possibly do some more entangled tools. I also don't know where I'm going to move this reactor stuff to. I obviously could place it on top here. I just don't know. I don't know if that's what I want to do. I haven't really thought out where I'm going to put it. I just thought, let's just do it, you know? What if we do it behind the base? I know I was going to do some create stuff over here. You know what? Over here, I've decided. I'm going to chop these trees down, and we're going to get a reactor set up. Alrighty, let me also just say there might be quite a lot of cuts in this video compared to normal, because for some reason my game is freezing quite often. And it's not just short freezes, it freezes for a good few minutes. Like right now, it's doing it. It'll be frozen for about 10 seconds or even longer. Oh no, we're back. I lied apparently. But yeah, that's just... I'm going to have to try and figure it out. It's possible that it's literally just I need to restart my computer or something. It's probably doing a Windows update. But yeah, just thought I'd make that known. There might be a few cuts in this as I cut out all the different lags that take place. So this area I think will do. I I don't think I'll flatten it. I think it's a little bit too weird if everything's completely flattened. Now the problem is, where do we start? There are so many things we need. I think the first step might be to get this ethylene that I completely just unbookmarked. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and craft a network transmitter and a network receiver. We'll get 2 of these guys, and we're going to set up a new network. So we'll grab this guy, and then what do I need? I need a network card, don't I? Boom, that should be easy. Boom, network receiver. And luckily, we have this setup over here, which I think is beautiful, because all I need to do is break this, place, what is it, a transmitter? Right there, and that's hooked up. Beautiful. Then we'll lag our way over here, as per usual, apparently. What do I want to do here? Do I want to do, like, platforms? Also, you know, I'm just going to restart my game real quick, or maybe even my computer, because it is so laggy. I do apologize. Alrighty, I am back, and yes, there was actually a Windows update that was like 74% installed. Ridiculous. I closed everything, and my disk usage was at 100%, so I finished all that. It took a little while, but we should hopefully be good now. So I guess what I'm going to do is... how do we want to do this? Do I want to put them on stilts, sort of like this, and have like a little platform? Maybe. Maybe. You know what? I've got quite a bit of endstone and some purpur. I think this might look somewhat cool. I'm not too sure what I'll do, but I'll probably do like, you know, some sort of platform here. Yeah, so we'll build something to have most of the machines on it, and then we'll figure out where we're going to put the fission reactor later. So I'll just build a little platform, and I'll try and find all the machines that we need. I'm pretty sure we can auto-craft most of them, so I might do that too. Yeah, I'll be back hopefully with something that looks pretty cool. Alright, I've got a few of these things crafted. We have the pressurized thing. The crusher should be crafted. Yep, there it is. We might have a factory for it too, or at the very least we can make one. I also ordered this guy, the isotopic centrifuge. Oh god, there's a few different things here. I know that we needed the crystal... We need something oxidizer, I think it was called. Wait for this to load. Yep, sure enough, there's one here. We'll ask for that to be crafted too. I know we're going to need a sink. So, yep, we've got plenty of those. I've got a bunch of pipes in my backpack. So we should be pretty good. I'm hoping. This is quite a big task. I'm hoping we get the fission reactor done this episode, but I'm also not entirely sure if we will. So, first things first, biofuel. That's somewhat simple. We just get a crusher, one of these guys, and we fill it with some sort of item. So I'm thinking what I do is I get an exporter, right? And what do we have farmed? Well, actually, we did set up the farm, didn't we? So I think we're getting wheat at the moment. We might be able to, yeah, we might be able to turn that into biofuel, potentially, hopefully. Let's have a look. So biofuel, we can do bread. So I guess, yeah, we'll just add the crafting for bread. Oh, actually, it might take anything. Let's see. Let's grab some of this wheat. And, it goes in there. And it's crushing it, so I guess we'll find out soon. Ooh, I've also got to set up power, don't I? Ooh, and power's always messy. Yeah, we might do another layer or 2 of endstone. Oh, yeah, and this actually makes 5 biofuel per wheat. That is perfect. What I'm just going to do now is do like a thick layer of this. That way we can hide the cables in the floor. Alrighty, flux point goes here. We have power going under the floor. Then we can set up the crusher again. Then we can set up... Ooh. How do we want to... I think I might actually want to set this up with a crafter, now that I think about it. We could probably just use a normal crafter. I don't think it has to be anything too fancy. This can go here. And we'll set up the recipe for 1 wheat equals 5 biofuel. And that should be fine. So click on processing, do 1 wheat and 5 biofuel. We'll cover that. And then that way we'll just have it auto-craft the biofuel and it will do it all itself, hopefully. I'm hoping this will not be too bad. So that should work. Obviously, the problem with mechanism is the whole input-output configuration. We'll see if it works. Now I don't really know if it will. You know what? Judging by my setup here, I'm guessing it doesn't work that way. Like, look, we have the crafter attached, but we still have an importer. So, I mean, if that's the case, then we might as well just have an importer and an exporter. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit annoying, but I guess it's fine. import it, export it. We can break this. We can place either one here. So like exporter there. Then break the floor. Oh, no, that's where the power is. Didn't think about that one. We'll place the importer on top then. All right, we want to output from the top and input from the back. And we can do auto eject. I don't think it really matters too much. Then we want to specifically export wheat. So we can click that, and this should fill up with wheat. Perfect. That's working. Obviously, we can put speed upgrades and stuff in as we complete the system. Okay. Biofuel complete. Next is substrate. So this is going to be hydrogen and water in a pressurized reaction chamber. So hydrogen and water. I'm probably going to place it here. Already this looks pretty confined. You know what? Too bad. You know, not everything can be beautiful all the time. So we'll place that in there. This guy has power. He's going to need water, which we can easily do with this. Place that there. Grab a fluid pipe. Place that there, pull out my wand, and boom. So now he should have water. Perfect. Next, we're going to get an entangled binder, and I would also like an entangled block. All right, entangled block collected. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do it this way. Worst case scenario, we can use an ender chest, but I believe if I shift right click this guy to bind it, that's where we're getting our hydrogen from. We can come over here and place this guy potentially there. Right-click it, so now it's linked. Then I should be able to, with a mechanism... Ooh, what's it going to be? Is it going to be like a liquid or a gas? I'm not sure. We'll try both. All right. I believe this is working. Yep. So now we have hydrogen, water. Perfect. Then next what we need is an item pipe. We do not have many item pipes. How did this happen? All right, item pipe's going to go here. We can disconnect this. By the way, this morphing tool is actually amazing. Like, actually using it finally, it is so good. So inside this configuration... Oh, did it already do it? Huh, where did... Oh, it's getting you put it back into the system. Ooh, okay. If I break both of these, is this going to work now? Let's change this side to be output. And we have auto, don't we? We have auto eject on. Is this guy not inputting? Oh, yep, here we go. Wait. Input. So now, okay, now I've got biofuel. Beautiful. So biofuel's made here. It goes into here, and it's turned into substrate. That's that part done. Next is the HDPE sheets. Or the pellets, sorry. And this is another pressurized chamber, but it's going to need ethylene and oxygen. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can do this. So we need another pressurized reaction chamber. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. I really don't know if we'll make it through all the stuff in this episode. Or we will, and it'll just be really long. This guy takes a while to craft. So, where are we? Let's bookmark this. So the oxygen, we're going to probably... Actually, yeah, let me have a look through it, see if we're getting oxygen in this system over here. Alright, I've had a bit of change of heart, and that is, I think we might be better off just using an electrolytic separator, and I'll show you what I mean by that. We'll pick up all of this stuff. Yeah, we can pick up this too. What this lets us do is we put water in it, and this will get us hydrogen and oxygen, right? And we sort of need both, so it works in our favor. Let's do this. I guess that works. Yeah, that fills it both with water. This guy gets filled with water. He makes hydrogen and oxygen. We would like the dark blue to output out the front. So we want to go into gases. Dark blue out the front. And out the left, we want the light blue. So then what that lets us do is a pressurized tube here. Oh, did I do the right one? Yeah, I did. Perfect. Let's make it output. It was already outputting, but I think it's better to, you know, make sure we're doing everything right. Double check that this is getting gases from the left. Yep, perfect. This guy's still functional. Oh, wait. He makes ethylene. I did not know this. Okay. Game changer. Hold the phone, hold the phone. So we can just put that ethylene in with oxygen and get what we needed. Huh? Okay. Sure, yeah, of course. Of course that's what we can do. Now, I wonder, can I place this guy on top and have this guy auto-eject both the items up and the gases up? I think we can. So inside here, now we have ethylene and substrate. All we needed is oxygen now. Ooh, does it need to be... It has to be liquid ethylene. Ooh, I've made a bit of a mistake here. Okay, let's change that. Side config, gases. We don't want that to export, so we're probably going to have to pick this guy up and dump the stuff. Wait. So I can use ethylene and water and make 8 substrate, and it gives you extra oxygen, and then the oxygen and more ethylene turns into the HDP. Okay. Interesting. So you can essentially make one of these and have infinite of them, I'm guessing. I don't know how to get the ethylene out of here. so that's currently a problem. Alright. I've done a few things, because I wanted to try and get this working, and it was a little bit confusing, and I didn't want to spend too much time thinking on camera. So, I've got the rotary condensator. I set up a universal pipe, and what this does is it grabs liquids, gases, items, and energy, right? And I don't want the liquid to go in here, or the gas to go in here. So what I've done is I've set it up to go into this buffer, which obviously can only put items in the chest, and then the items go in here. And that part works. Next up, I need to turn this the gas that's in here into a liquid. So how do I do that? I'm trying to also make it not look too messy. I could just place things all next to it, but then it's hard to look at and hard to work on, right? I might move these things over a bit just so we have a little bit more room to work with here. All right, here we go. Rotary condensator, I'm going to place here. We are going to need to hook it up with power, of course. That should be relatively easy, assuming we have enough cables, which we're running a little bit low on. This guy, I would like the gases to input from the top, which it currently is, and so I'm a little bit worried that it's not happening yet. I think, though, this guy currently isn't exporting gases at the top. Okay, now he is. So now, yep, ethylene's going in here, and it's turning into liquid ethylene. This is perfect. Because all we need to do now is this guy here, like so, and we should get liquid ethylene. Perfect. Okay. Next up, I believe it was oxygen. So we have oxygen in this guy. So we would actually like to bring the gas around here. Yeah, I guess we'll use this. Now, wait, do I just have to place it here? Is that all I need to do? No. I need to bring it around here, I think. Oxygen. Gases, input from the back. Okay, boom. Oxygen, liquid ethylene, power, and it should be crafting, in theory. Right? Double check. Oxygen, liquid ethylene. Beautiful, I think. We'll mess around with power and stuff like that later. Let's also quickly disconnect these things, just so that we don't have, any issues like that. So is everything good? I'm a little bit concerned that this guy hasn't done anything yet. So I don't really know. It shows this oxygen here, but I assume that's a byproduct. Because, inputs on the left, outputs on the right. But then there's energy on the right, and obviously energy isn't an output. I'm not too sure. Because, it's hooked up. It should be working. Maybe it's insanely slow, or maybe, wait, how much does it need? It needs 50 mil buckets and 10 mil buckets. We currently have a lot more than that. Okay, so that's not the issue. It's possible I'm missing something. Oxygen, liquid ethylene, or flowing liquid ethylene. It doesn't matter which one, apparently. Inside this, we have liquid ethylene, and we have oxygen. The only thing we don't have is oxygen here, but I still feel like that's likely a byproduct. That'd be my guess. Oh, you know what it is? There is no power going into this guy. So I've just hooked him up with upgrades. So energy upgrades and speed upgrades. I'll have to grab some niotic cables. But that should be easy enough. Yeah. Okay. I think it's working now. Yep, have a look at this. HDPE pellets. HDPE pellets coming right out. So these guys turn into these sheets, which we can do with an enrichment chamber, which we're probably going to do. So enrichment, we have a factory. We might as well. We probably don't need a factory, but why not? Side config, items, we want to output on the left. We want auto output on. We can clear the rest of this stuff. Actually, input from the top. That should be good. This guy, I'm going to have to tell him to input from the left. So he should be working now as well. We could do auto sort. We'll also hook him up with power 2. We can put speed upgrades in, but once again, I think once this system's running, we'll be able to find out where the actual bottlenecks are. Okay, so that's pretty much enough to make this solar neutron activator. That's a pretty big, a pretty small step in this big system, but I'm thinking it's going to be straightforward from this point on. What we could do, I'm trying to figure out the best way to get it into that system over there. What I could do, and check out this, if we get a chest, just for the sake of making things look nice, I mean, I could probably just run a pipe around here, and that probably wouldn't be too bad, but I could also have a chest here. No, this is a very expensive way to do it, and get an entangled block, right? You could also, yeah, you know what? I could just use an ender chest. I was going to get an entangled block and link the chest up over there, but, I mean, that's a pretty big step just for what can be done with an ender chest. You know what? To be fair, ender chests are a little bit annoying because I have to also get, like, a diamond out. Oh, but I guess entangling, you sort of have to do steps as well. Am I allowed my diamonds, please? I just want my diamonds. I don't ask for much. What if I paste in a recipe? There we go. Cheaty way to get my diamonds out. Ender chest, lock it with a diamond, and make sure that we are auto outputting to the left. Oh, there we go. Now, the strange thing about this is that it wants a bronze ingot from mechanism, right? If we search up bronze, from what I can see here, we have one from thermal series. We have one from Tinker's Construct. I don't see the mechanism one. Mechanism, bronze. There's obviously these bronze tools, but there's not a bronze ingot. So I'm thinking what I might have to do is just paste in all the things. So let's craft all this. And I have a feeling we'll be able to paste it in. Yeah, it auto-fills in these bronze. So the... Oh, actually, you know what I could probably do? I could probably fix this. Yeah, we'll just manually place in the correct bronze. So if we grab our recipe out, which should be right here, we can paste it back in here. Just click it there. Get rid of this mechanism bronze. Search up the type that we're going to use, which is the thermal series, if it lets us take it out. And we want to do 1, 2, 3. And that should work too. Yep, beautiful. We'll click update. There we go. We can put that back in there. Okay. We're getting there. If I clear this now, and I search for solar, I should be able to, if we click this, craft it. Beautiful. So here is the solar neutron activator. We actually, to be honest, we don't really need this for a little while. Like, that's what we do with our excess fuel. Or the waste, sorry, from our reactors. So that's a little bit away. I'm tempted to keep this as just one system. Like, this is my HDPE system, and we'll leave that there, and we'll make different structures for the other stuff. So I think what we're up to is actually making the fuel, right? I think so. Yeah. Uranium hexafluoride is what we're after. So we're going to need one chemical infuser, a chemical oxidizer. So let's get both of these. Chemical... Oh my god. Chemical oxidizer I have on me. A chemical infuser we can craft. So that's the oxide, the hydrofluoric acid. This is a chemical dissolution chamber. Okay. Oh, I think the server's restarting. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I've set up another platform, and I'm grabbing a network transmitter, receiver, and another card, and we'll set up another system. That way we can sort of keep things organized, because we have a bad habit of not doing that. So we get the receiver. Did I make this an even shape? I did. Oh. You know what? Sometimes I mess up. We'll have to place it in the corner for the sake of, you know, symmetry and OCD and whatnot. As to where I'm going to place this, you know what? We can put it here. I think that's fine. Network transmitter. Open this guy up. Put in the card. Bada bing, bada boom. I probably should name these. So let me just do that off camera. Alright, I've got this one. That's the home base. Then we have the HDPE. Then we have the fizzle fuel. That's the current, I guess, situation. So this guy is going to be where we're going to hopefully, that's the key word here, make some fizzle fuel. Okay. How do we do this? Okay, I think we start off with this. Let's get a chemical dissolution chamber and set this guy up. Alright, chemical dissolution chamber successfully obtained. The next thing I need to do is figure out where exactly our sulfuric acid is going. Is it going over here? This is where the sulfur's coming in. It's turning into sulfur dioxide, and it's going through this system. And is this where it's coming out of? Potentially? Sulfuric acid, beautiful. We have an ender tank with it. So I'm just going to get an ender tank with a little bit of yellow dye, and then we've got this hooked up. So that's perfect. Ender tank, let's see if we have any yellow dye. If not, we can actually craft a lot. In fact, I'm going to show you already how good these rainbow honey blocks are from the RGBs. Oh, I have to craft the things? My god. Oh my god. Can we... I really need a rainbow. I need to have these auto-crafted. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, we have a crafting upgrade here. I've got 8 rainbow honey blocks. I'm going to place them there. That will keep 8 automatically crafted at all times. Then when we need to do things like craft these dyes, if it lets me, it should be a lot easier, and we'll never have to worry about them ever again. That's the plan. Did I grab the tank? I did. We're also going to need a diamond, because we need to lock these. I wish you could craft these into the locked ones, just to skip that step of having to manually place it on. It's a little bit annoying. I wonder if I could have a system that automatically places them and right-clicks them. I guess it wouldn't really know whether it's me or not, so it would be hard to do that, I guess. Let's get another flux point. Do we have these auto-crafted? No. Should we? Yes. Should I go and do that right now? I mean, yeah, while we're at it, we might as well. So I believe that's just this guy. Where are we? Flux point. Click that there. And it should keep one automatically kept here at all times. Possibly. Maybe. Yeah. I'll hope so. Okay. The powering system. How do we go ahead and do this? We obviously don't have a middle to this base, so I'm going to have to, for the sake of OCD again, place it over here. Link this up to DewStream's output. Beautiful. Okay. How are we going to do this? Chemical dissolution. That can go there. I'm going to go ahead and place the ender tank like... Oh, actually, I think I want to first place a fluid pipe. Is it a fluid? I don't know if it is a fluid. Fluid. What is it? It's a slurry, isn't it? And I don't think this works the same. Oh, wait, no. This outputs a slurry. So I guess it's a gas? I guess, maybe? I don't know enough. I'm not smart enough, but I guess we'll pretend that it is. This guy, I need to have it connect onto it, like so. Beautiful. This guy's going to get yellow dye there. Oh, I might have to crouch. Oh, there we go. I still have the yellow dye. Nope, no I don't. And we'll lock it. Okay, sulfuric acid, beautiful. Let's go ahead and... Oh, if my morphing tool wants to work. I want to go ahead and pull this guy like so. Okay, sulfuric acid, beautiful. And then what did I need to put in this? I think it was like fluoride, wasn't it? Fluoride, yes, beautiful. So that's where this guy comes into play. We're going to get all of these cables to run out like so. That should be fine. Then I want an exporter. Exporter. One of you here. You're going to get fluorite in you. We actually have quite a lot of fluorite, as you can see here. If it will let me grab it, but it does not want to let me grab it, and I have no idea why. Alright, it finally let me grab it. So here we go. Export fluorite. Now I need to set up item input on this side. So now fluorite's going in here. Beautiful. We're obviously going to have to hook it up to power. That should be fine, though. Oop, didn't break that. Okay, we're making some good progress here. Finally. Okay, hydrofluoric acid. Beautiful. This guy is going to be going in with uranium oxide. So that's where our chemical oxidizer comes into play. This guy, I think I might want to place him here as well. How do I want to do this? Because if I place this guy here... Because I want to also have I believe it's this guy I need, right? So, hydrofluoric acid, they go into a... Yeah. So, chemical infuser here. So, this guy will have the uranium, that will have the other guy. And then I connect them through the top. That might not work. I think, if anything, I want to move this over one. And I think that should work. And then the oxidizer goes here. This turns into another exporter. If it lets me place it. Okay, that was a little bit annoying. This guy is going to get uranium. Now, it's not the bigger reactor's uranium. It is all the ores. uranium. That's an important thing to keep in mind. So this guy should get this, assuming we have input from the back, right? Possibly? Chemical oxidizer. Oh, wait, no, wait. I believe uranium oxide is this yellow cake uranium, which we get from an enrichment chamber. Okay. So that doesn't go there. I need an enrichment chamber. Here we go. And that gets it. How do I want to hook this up then? We'll probably do the same thing. I'll have another, probably an importer and an exporter at this other guy. So enrichment chamber. This guy will go here, for instance. And inside of him will probably be exporter, importer. And then cable to hook it up. So this guy is going to get uranium. So that should work. Once again, I've got to change this guy. Input, yep, uranium goes in. And then out of it will, I believe, be any bit that goes out. We'll have to check in a second. Let me hook all these guys up with power. Alright, so this guy makes yellow cake. And then I think I do that. And it should output, or do I have to do this? And that should put it in the system, potentially? Yellow cake uranium? Maybe? Does it want to? Output left, importer, exact mode, mode blacklist. Oh, so do I do this? Yes. Okay, it's going down. Beautiful. This guy's just able to keep up with it, apparently. Okay. So then inside of this guy, this exporter, we put in the yellow cake uranium. Then that goes in here. And this turns into the uranium oxide stuff. Then what I need to do is, I believe... Is this going to work, is the question. Place this, side config. I believe it's a slurry output out the top. Okay, there we go. It was a gas. So the gas is the output up here. And I believe I want it to connect like this. So this guy has hydrofluoric acid. Then this guy has the uranium oxide. So I place this here. Side config, gases, output. Ladies and gentlemen. What do we have now? What's this? Uranium hexafluoride. Fluoride. It's one or the other. So then this stuff goes into an isotopic centrifuge, of course. This guy doesn't look too bad, so I don't know. How do I want to place this? Do I just want it here? Is that a little bit in the way? Possibly. Let's also rearrange it so that the input's at the right spot. So this goes here, and then this connects and looks beautiful. Also, yeah, this morphing tool, seriously, it is amazing. It switches all between tools. Like, you make it... Oh no, it's on configure mode. Where are we? You make it with some dies and some metal, and then you craft it together with wrenches, and it's amazing. Okay, so this guy, if we go into gases, the front I want to do an input, and then we'll decide where we output later. But this is now making fissile fuel. So I will also have to power this guy up. That should be fine. We are running low on cables as well. I'm not sure if our system can auto-craft them. It's crafted some, but I've definitely ordered a lot more than that. I'll have to check in later. This guy's pretty loud, but he is working. Let me go ahead and get some mechanism upgrades here. See if the gas upgrade works. It might not, but it's definitely worth a try. Grab all these guys. Does the gas upgrade go in? No. Speed upgrades? Oh no. Energy upgrades go in. And speed upgrades. So then we can open it up and see what we're dealing with now. A lot faster, but also using a lot more power. Which hopefully, hopefully the Fission Reactor will make it. Will make some more power for us. So, we have the fuel now. It's lagging a little bit, but we have the fuel. Now I'm going to go and set up the auto crafting for the actual reactor itself and see what that entails. Okay, now, I'm not entirely sure what we need, as in, like, all together, but I do know that we need certain parts, right? So, like, I don't know how much of the parts and where exactly the parts go, but we'll sort of guess. So, we'll get these fission reactor casings, lead and steel casings. We'll get a reactor port, so we get this auto crafting. That gets two of them, I guess, one for input, one for output. They do have descriptions. Transfer coolant, fuel, and waste. We might need a few of those, actually. A fission reactor logic adapter. I think this probably sets up... Yeah, this allows you to use redstone with it. We probably don't want that at the moment. We might in the future, though. And then this guy. The fission fuel assembly. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll see how this works. I'll chuck one in here. Do we have any extra spots? Yep. A few in there. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and craft. I believe these you need multiple of them in the system. So I'll craft 10. And then I'll craft one of these. And then I'll craft. We'll craft a stack. I'm sure we don't need a stack, but I mean, if we want to do upgrades or something, at least we'll have them. And now I'll just wait until these craft, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. They're actually, yeah, it's crafting pretty quickly. Alright, I'll build us a little platform here, and I'm going to try and see if we can hook this guy up. So, I guess we're going to be doing a 4x4, and then we've got to go up a certain amount. I think you can do, I think the minimum was like a 3x3x4, so we should be able to do this. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it doesn't look too bad. Do I want a gap of 4 in the middle? No, let's make it a little bit taller. We have a little bit more reactor casing as well. But once again, I'm not entirely sure how this goes together, so there might be a bit of trial and error before I give up and search for a tutorial, because I don't really know how to do it. Okay, we'll get a port on this side, and a port on this side. We will get these fuel assemblies now. Ooh, this might be hard to cool, but we'll do like a pillar there and a pillar here, and I guess that will work. And then maybe I just fill in the gaps. Once again, not too sure at all. I was also told I should possibly invest in a hazmat suit. Because, oh, we actually really need a little bit more. Okay. Let me craft some more. Alright, I've gone to the last page here, where I found these other fission reactor parts. And I found this, the control rod assembly. This is placed on top of a tower of fission fuel assemblies. So, we'll need 2 of those. And then I also found reactor glass, and I'm hoping we're able to put those on the side as well. So I'll go add these recipes, and we'll craft those too. Alright, I had to craft a new crafter, believe it or not. So there we go. That's hooked up. Let's get the control... Oh, not control. 2 control rod assemblies. I'm hoping they don't craft, like, doubles or anything. And then the glass. Hardened glass, reactor glass. We'll just get like 20 of this. Alrighty, let's go ahead and give this a shot. So we'll break these 2 blocks here, and that's above these fission fuel assemblies. And so I want to place a control rod assembly and another one. Next I want to place glass for sort of my own sort of thing. Another thing is I'm not sure exactly what's meant to go in these empty spots. I'm pretty sure there's meant to be empty spots. I just don't really know what's meant to go there. Does this look like it's the right thing? Possibly. Oh, we're also lagging around a bunch. Now, what I will say is, usually these sort of structures have like a controller, right? I didn't particularly see one on this last page here. This stuff here is for for a turbine, right? And then fission reactor casing, port, adapter, assembly, control rod, and then it's fusion reactor controller, fusion reactor, that sort of stuff. So there's not I can't see a fission reactor controller. So I'm not too sure. Ooh, apparently we need at least 4 different ports. So I guess we're crafting a few more of these. And we'll see if that's all it is. I've got a little wiki brought up on the side here that will hopefully guide me through the rest of this. Okay, I've placed them all on. Once again, it's still not exactly working. So I'll keep reading, I guess. Oh, they apparently must be configured as well. So, oh, I did not mean to drop that. So I guess what we'll do is try and configure these, if it wants to pick it up. I guess we'll just right-click these to all be different colors and see if that's all it requires. That one's blue now, and then this one will be, I guess, light blue. Okay, that didn't really do anything. We'll keep reading. Alright, my new attempt is to actually place these rods on the inside. And we'll see if this works. I think you can also place glass on the top. So let's see. Oh, did that do it? No. Oh, wait, yes, it did. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's where it starts getting a little bit sketchy, because this might not end well. So we can activate it. Currently, there's no fuel, there's no coolant, there's no heated coolant, and there's no waste. Okay, and there's no dissipated heat. Beautiful, beautiful. But we're pretty much there. So first things first is coolant. I'm gonna try and right-click these and see if it shows me like a coolant. I don't think it will though. Okay. I've done some reading, and I think what we do is this guy generates something. I think heat, right? That heat turns into steam, and then we turn that steam back into water, and that works as the coolant. That's my current understanding, but let me tell you, it's not the best understanding ever. I'm a little bit confused. I've got a bunch of different things booked up here, a bunch of different turbine things. I say we try and craft it. So I'll go ahead and once again we'll get all these recipes. I'm hoping these will be a little bit more straightforward to craft. Like we won't have to do anything crazy. A little bit of osmium, that should be fine. We'll also probably build another platform for it because that sounds fun. Or just place it on the ground next to it. I'm not too sure. So what do we have? Casing, valve, vent. Just going to grab all these recipes here. Saturating condenser. I'm pretty sure we need these. So we'll go ahead and add that to. What are these blocks? Tin. The textures look new. Electromagnetic coil. These guys apparently actually make the power. And then a rotational complex, which is connected to the coils, I believe. And then the turbine rotor itself, I guess. Okay. We'll chuck all of these in here. And I'll order up a bunch and I guess we'll try to craft something. Alright, some things I made 2 of, like these turbines. Some things I made stacks of, like the casing. And then these other things where I don't really know how much I need. I just made 10 of them. Which might be too much. Or it might be enough. I'm not really sure. We're still waiting on some of this stuff to craft. But we're getting there. Yeah. I guess I'll go and make a little platform while the rest crafts. Alright, so the minimum size apparently is 5x5, so we're going to have a 6x6 here apparently, which should be fine, I'm hoping. And yeah, this is going to be an adventure, I'll definitely tell you that much. I guess I'll craft a 6x6, right, a 6x6x6, and we'll go from there. Alright, one other thing real quick is I believe there is, at mechanism glass, there is structural glass. And I believe that is what we want to craft as well. I think. Click that. Click this. Click that, I think. So I'll get a bunch of this for the walls so that we can actually look inside the thing, because that sounds pretty cool. So I'll craft a bunch. Alright, I've built a frame here. Now, I believe these guys go in the middle. Now, it says turbine rotor. It is used to house turbine blades within an industrial turbine. Used to house turbine blades. Turbine blades specifically, or turbine blade even, is this. Okay, I think. Mechanism generators. Okay, I completely didn't see this before though. I was going to make a point of how I couldn't find them. And it's lucky I did because there they are. Turbine blade, I guess we're going to craft some of these. Oh god, this is a mess, but I'm still pretty happy. I feel like it's gonna look cool, hopefully. Oh, you know what I've just realized? It's not odd. So I don't think it works when it's not odd, because obviously you have to place the turbine in the middle. See, I'm gonna have to. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to move this thing. Do I pick up the glass? I do. Beautiful. Yeah, I've got to make this guy a little bit bigger. All right, now it is a 7x7. We've got glass on 2 of the sides. Obviously, I need to finish up a little bit here. My gadget wasn't really working. Is it going to work now that I'm recording? Yep. Now that people are watching, it's like, oh yeah, I've been working the whole time. Let's get some more of this glass. Craft a bunch of it. Alright, let's give it a shot now. So, turbine rotor. This should be the middle. And I believe I just place it here to the desired height. Now, I imagine this is as far as we go. Let's also grab the actual turbine blades, and try and figure out how these work. So, okay. Okay, I just spam right-click on them. So here we go. These are our turbine blades. Beautiful. I think. I hope. Okay. Okay. I'm a little bit confused. I think what I do is I place this guy on top, and then I surround it with dispersers? Pressure dispersers? Possibly? A block used to disperse steam throughout a multi-block structure. These should form a gapless horizontal plane in order to properly control steam flow. I'm going to have to make some of those. I think we're sort of on track. It's a little bit confusing, though. And obviously, I don't know of any... Oh, dispersers. I don't know of any, what do you call it? Like book or tutorial in here. I was honestly going to wait until they added the mechanism quest back. Because I'm sure that would probably help me out a lot. But I also wanted to give it a shot. So here we are. Okay, I'll make some of these. Because I think what we want to do is make a layer of these dispersers. So I'll make a few of them. Alrighty. So I think we want to do something like this. And then we place these coils above, and it says here, these can be placed in any arrangement above your rotational complex as long as they are touching each other and the complex. So I don't know. I guess we'll have one there for now. I don't really know if more make it work better. Saturating condenser. These turn the steam. Okay. Above your rotational complex. Okay. So I think I want to place these on this level too, right? I think. Now, as for how much we want, don't really know. Not really sure. But I guess we'll get some more of them. Ooh, okay. I filled up the top here, and I put some valves on, and it's working? I guess. I don't know if I've done this right. Have I placed everything? I think I put everything in there. I guess we'll see if it works. So these vents we can obviously move around. Like I might want to put them on the side here so that they're closer to where they need to be. So let's go ahead and pick these up. Place this back down. Place this back down. So one of these valves is, I believe, going to be water. So I assume I'm going to get water out of this guy and have him come in to, say, here. Right? And then we'll do... Or maybe the valves do the outputs? I don't know what does what. Let's read it again. Port for transfer of energy and steam. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. How does this look? This looks a little bit different, doesn't it? I also don't know what each of these are. Like, I guess, are they color-coded? They are. Okay. Or are they? These are both the same color. That does not help me. Alright, so we can read some stats about it by clicking this little top left thing. It says currently we have dispersers, but we don't have vents. And then we have some blades, but I guess not as many as we should. So what are these vents that we're meant to have? I assume it's probably just called a vent. And I assume it's this turbine vent. And did I really not put any in? These are saturating condensers. And then below it are pressure dispersers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we have any vents. Okay. Okay, now we have some vents. I put them in the top and they seem to work. So I guess we're going to be crafting a few more vents. Alright, I'm a little bit confused as to how I'm meant to get water out of the system, but I know how to put steam in, and it's with that. I'm wondering, like... Okay, so the water... Okay, so it connects... Does it connect on any other block, maybe? Nope, it connects on the vents. Interesting. Okay. Let me go ahead then and place a vent right here, shall we? Place a vent there, and then I can attach the fluid pipes. Okay. And I'm going to connect it here. We'll configure... what should we call it? We'll configure this guy to be whatever type it needs to be. Ooh, okay, so it's all connected. I don't know what color means what. Like, the colors aren't exactly color-coded. Like, okay, so let's say I want the heated coolant. And it's this weird, like, orange color, right? Okay, that's yellow. That's blue. That's, like, cyan. That's yellow. That's blue. Like, okay, I'm imagining dark blue might be the coolant. And then cyan, like, dark blue is heated coolant. Cyan is the other one? But possibly, but once again, not a clue. Not an actual clue. Let's change this to do extract. No, we want... Huh? I've confused myself now. I think I do want this one to be cyan. Yeah? And then I want it to extract liquid from here. Right? Then I want to probably actually grab this port. So grab that. What are these? Fission reactors. Let me grab another one of those. Actually, you know what? We'll pick one up over here. Then I want this guy. Da, 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 da. You're going to be a port. You're going to go over there. That should be fine. You are going to be dark blue. And I assume that is going to be... Honestly, I don't know. I've completely lost all train of things working. I don't know. We'll try that. How does this sound? Is this going to blow up? Possibly. Definitely possibly. What is this? Is this a fluid? Like, what kind of liquid does this count as? And where do I get it out of? Fizzle fuel. I mean, it goes in with a pressurized. I imagine somewhere we get it out with a pressurized. I'm going to try that. Right-click, side config, gases, output out the top. Possibly? Nope. It's not. Doesn't want to connect. Okay. I've gotten it to output at the bottom. I noticed that there was a sort of like this style thing. Like one of these sides at the bottom. So this should work. Okay. I'm going to bring this way. Like so. And then this is going to go up here. And we're just going to plug it in. This is not going to end well. Okay, so clearly that's not working. That's not fueled. Do I have to turn it on? Okay, good. So we can try and get things started before we break everything. So I need to figure out which configuration here is the fuel. So it's not that one. Or is it? All the stuff's gone. Fuel empty, everything empty. Huh? What happened to my... Where's my fizzle fuel going? Okay, you know what? I think it's fine. We'll keep trying. Let's try this one. Is that... Ooh, okay. Fizzle fuel is in. So that's what that color is. Which means... I don't know. I don't know, but it's in there. Coolant is not in there. So let's go ahead and get a sink. Hook this guy up. Over here. Place this there. You know what? Let's make it look a little bit nicer. Place this here. Get mechanical pipes like so. And you're going to extract. And is that going in? It is. Okay. Water's going in. Beautiful. And it actually has a really nice animation. I like that. That looks very nice. Okay. It's just about full. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Let's maybe invest in a hazmat suit before we get too far into here. So, hazmat mask, hazmat gown, hazmat pants, and hazmat boots. Let's go ahead and put these on, I guess. We won't be able to fly, but we also won't die. And that's, if I'm honest, that's pretty good. Okay, let's activate it for a bit. I just want to... Okay, we're getting some nuclear waste. Are we getting any heated coolant? It is heating up. We're at 376 degrees. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Okay. We have a 0.1 millibucket per tick burn rate. The heat is that going up? I mean, it's pretty steady at the moment. You know what? I think we're fine. Let's put our armor back on. I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay. You can actually see, is that the fuel lighting up? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Is it working already? Is that what's happening? Yeah, this guy has steam in it. Oh my god, it's working. Steam's in here. It's making power. And then the water is getting pulled right back out, and it's going right back in here. So I think we've set it up. We got it first try. Okay. So then I believe this guy pulls out the power now. Correct? Yes, it does look like it. Let's go ahead and get a plug. A flux plug. Place this guy down here. This guy we're going to configure to be DewStream's input, wherever that is. DewStream's input. Here it is. We have a lot of people on the server. Okay. And there we have it. 40,000. Well, no, I think that was the buffer. 2,800 FE per tick. Let's double check everything because this guy I think can blow up, so we need to be very careful. Looks like it's working. And this guy, I mean, I can't interact with him anymore, but I think he's fine. Yeah, steam's in there. The steam isn't going higher though, and I think we need more steam to get more power. I believe that's how it works. We're fluctuating a bit, I think. Production, yeah. 2.81 thousand RF per tick, I assume. Okay. Okay. So there's a few things that I can think of. One would be making this guy bigger. The other would be, I don't actually know. He's full of fuel, so it's not like that's a problem. Yeah, I actually don't know. I reckon probably just making it bigger. Possibly by making it taller, but possibly even by making it wider. But this guy should be... I mean, he's spinning. Obviously, he's spinning slowly because not enough steam happening. And steam makes it spin. So yeah, I don't know. Can we make steam any other ways? Mechanism, steam. Yeah, here's our fission reactor, steam and nuclear waste. Okay. Yeah. I mean, success, I guess. It is getting us nuclear waste, which is what we're going to be using. In fact, I should probably hook this guy up already. Is every side already configured? It is. Okay. So where does the waste come out of? I guess we're going to need another port. Because we have the solar neutron activator. And we need to get the waste out and put the waste in here. So water's going in there. You know what? I don't think this needs to be attached anymore. I'm going to break this. Like so. And I'm going to place the neutron here. Oh no. Let's actually place it on the side like that. I think then we do this. And I need to grab my tool back that I put away for some reason. Have it extracting. And figure out what one is waste. I'm thinking yellow would be waste, but that doesn't appear to have done it. Let's try this again. We've got like a blue color. Nope. One last one. No. Okay. Oh, actually, there's not much waste in here. I think we had it. I think one of these. I assume the yellow, right? Yeah, the waste tank's empty. Okay. So the waste should be going in here. It should be. But, as you can see, it's not. Okay. Nuclear waste. I don't know. Not a clue. But I mean, the system's working. Everything seems to be fine. I reckon we wrap it up here. And you guys possibly let me know how to do this better. And what I've done wrong. And yeah, I think we should be fine. Now, obviously, there's some steps here that we can put speed upgrades in and make things happen a bit faster. But at the moment, we are generating more than we're burning. We have a burn rate of 0.1. And this guy is making 2. Right? So once this pipe fills up, this guy will start filling up. I believe that's what we're currently waiting on. So like this guy's, he's full. He's maxed out. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Now it is possible that we lose a bit of steam because obviously, yeah, well, actually we shouldn't. We shouldn't lose steam. It's full of coolant. So as long as this guy's fast enough, it should be fine. What we could do if we wanted is double check by placing a sink here. And hooking up the coolant like this. I'm curious, what if we stopped exporting water from this guy? Would that fill up with steam? Because we can keep supplying coolant with this. Like, let's see, if I do this, that'll keep the pipe filled no matter what. Does this steam go up at all? No. Or at least, not at the moment. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. It helps out the channel quite a bit. If you want to play on the server, you can. Link to the Discord is down below. All the information for joining the server and getting yourself whitelisted, which you just type a command in. All that's in Discord. If you want to support the server, there is a donation link in the description below. Helps us keep these guys running. So yeah, this is pretty cool. A nice little success. A nice new addition to our base. I might, off camera, make these little platforms look a bit better with some stairs or something like that. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. It's working, albeit slowly, but it's doing its thing. All right, goodbye.